You might have seen videos on Trackmania downhill maps before, but I assure you that what I'm about to show you today is unlike anything you've ever seen before. Because we're not talking about AO8 downhill maps. Today I am playing the steepest downhill maps in Trackmania. There's a tradition of building these maps dating back till at least 2014, with this map, no skill no fun, and a funny author comment that reads, "Warning, just playable for extreme cool and pulseless players." But with later Trackmanias and more advanced map editors, players have been able to create this. Downhill Road 4 with a screenshot of a road going from the International Space Station and down to the stadium. Unbelievable stuff. So we're gonna check out some of these insane maps, Space Adventure, and it's gonna be a great time. Let's see the steepest downhill maps in the game. Alright guys, so we're gonna start where it all began in Trackmania Nations Forever with this map. There might have been maps before this one that had this concept, but this is one of the first ones to use Trackmania Unlimiter, which let you increase the map grid to build an even longer steep downhill. This game, you have to place the blocks on grid, and so this is the steepest you could make it while having something drivable. But it looks pretty intense, so we're gonna check it out. Start the green timer and see if we can beat this one. So, you can see it in the distance there that this is a straight line. And the finish is all the way at the end with a big jump leading to it. And perhaps some old school Trackmania players remember this track, but I remember seeing this in a video when I was a kid and just being blown away that this was possible. If my memory serves me right, it's quite intense to drive, so I do have to lock in here to not take too long. Oh, okay. I mean, I skipped the checkpoint, but I survived. And then we had that, yeah, roof hit, okay. Am I really gonna beat the map without a checkpoint? At least shows it's possible, but I did not expect this to happen. Do I make the final jump? It's really far. Wow. Okay, so let's do that, but pick up the checkpoint. That's not... I mean, even this... Okay. The mistakes don't matter because we hit 1,000 anyways, but let's see if we can get a finish. Just controlling the rotation. Oh, that was a big nosedive. My god. And yeah, I think that's GG already. This map, really, really cool. Good memories playing Nations Forever. We do finish, but with a pretty bad time of 41.62. Author time 41.00. I think we can try to get the author time. I mean, my ghost here had some clips were already 0.37 ahead. Now it's 0.69. And then really just try to remain cool and pulseless for the finish. I find it so funny with author comments like that because, you know, back then people weren't really like promoting their maps on YouTube and what have you. It was just, you tried to promote it to the people on Trackmania Exchange and you kind of, in a way, clickbaited your maps like the best track ever, the coolest flips. And this one just happened to have a cool and pulseless playstyle. We beat it by 100th. I'm gonna quickly check, guys. What the world record is a 0.72. I'm gonna download the world record and we're gonna quickly try to play against it and see what we're missing. World record by Tark. Yo! Wait, I think he's air braking. That makes a lot of sense. That's where I'm losing some time. Okay, he's air braking onto the booster. I didn't know that caused so much speed, but yeah. Air brake here and you see us just pulling away from the ghost. And then is he speed sliding? Yeah, look at that. So you don't need to speed slide after 1,000, but leading up to 1,000, you can, of course, reach that number sooner. And then we roof hit. And does he do anything? I'm not sure he does anything special in the ending, but okay. With speed slides, we can probably match this. Maybe we could beat it. Oh? 200ths. I'm probably a mile ahead right now, but it's 200ths because we're so fast. Okay, don't fail. Somehow his roof hit is insane, and I lost my entire lead, but okay. Okay, we're at 1,000, 100th ahead. And now it's just about precision. That can't have been good. It wasn't terrible. No! If I landed at the start of the booster, it would have been very strong. Really crazy map though, really fun map for its time. Oh, this is great. Wow, 300th, guys, huge. Huge gains. Aim straight, bro. I couldn't see. Close. Yes, somehow he's gaining so much there. I think he's going a bit diagonally. I'm trying to go very straight, but it's giving me like a lot of airtime. Because if I hit diagonally, it feels like it should give me less. So, yeah, that's at least a little better. Okay. Make it. Oh my god, the speed slides. We should win here. Okay, nice. I thought I couldn't get a nosedive, honestly, on the last part there, but it worked out. 0.68. One away from 2 meme numbers, but we beat Tark. This is, of course, just the appetizer. There are far steeper maps, but I did just want to show this little piece of Nations Forever downhill map history. There's plenty of old maps and concepts that have been done like 10 years ago that we see in the new maps today, but yeah, I think the key was going diagonal. He had more speed here. Then I air braked to get a speed slide here, back and forth, and this dive, wow. The dive and then earlier grip on the last booster gave me a lot, so could probably improve this a bit further, but 40.68 is as far as I'll go. Let's go to the next map. Now we are going quite a lot steeper. We start up here, and we go down here to the stadium. Look at this thing. I mean, it's unbelievable that it's possible to build this. This is straight down, 90 degrees. So, yeah, let's take a look and see if we can even drive this without the car just falling down to earth. It looks pretty intense. So obviously here we can speed slide too. It's a lot easier when it's this steep. But what a visual. I mean, is this what Felix Baumgartner would have seen when he did the Red Bull thing? Oh my. This is what he would have seen. How do we preserve grip here? Because so we are falling at 1,000 speed anyways, so it wouldn't matter getting airtime, but I feel that once we detach from the road, it's going to be very hard to get back to the road. So here I need to go up and then left. And that's how I preserve grip. Okay. And up and then left. This looks like one of those AI falling cheap videos. Those Facebook memes. You guys know what I mean, like the roller coaster ones, yeah. But here we are gaming. Also turned off the interface so we could enjoy it a little bit more before we look at the records and what we can do to gain time. It looks like we're going at, about 1,000 the entire way. So I guess we just drive in like action key 2-3 and try to keep 1,000. And you'll notice like the car display. Please. We should be able to finish here. You notice the car display sometimes goes different than what the plugin in the bottom right says. But the plugin in the bottom right is the one to trust. The car display measures like angle as well, so if I steer a lot, it won't say 1,000, but it is 1,000. We get a 224. I do have a 206 here, and I believe that's actually from a random map challenge. But yeah, now it's actually time to see if we can drive it fast. I mean, we had this a bit with the previous map where it's very hard to gain time, like, because you could be over a car length ahead and it was only, what, 100th? But for such a long map and with so many turns, it's surprising that it's only 100th between the best records. I mean, there's no way that they just jump and fall all the way down, right? If you're falling just as fast as you're driving, why drive? I guess the problem is aiming the finish. Like, this would obviously miss to the... Oh, no, you see... Ah... I think jumping out wouldn't work, guys, because it's so far forwards. So it's actually not fully 90 degrees, it's maybe like 89, 88, 87 degrees. And so you need to drive on the road to get forwards enough to reach the finish. That seems to be what's going on. This uphill thing though, I'm really struggling. And you, like, with the records being the way they are, guys, you have to assume it's all full speed, right? Oh, see, that's it. Okay. And it's the same thing over here? No. So, even if I got past it, I would insta-fail, but here, and then you just kind of don't steer. And it kept drip one time. Guys, I'm gonna do a practice run down the entire hill, scout the different spots and learn some strategies, and then I'll rejoin you guys when I'm ready to do a full run. Alright, so I just got through with a no respawn timer of 132.61, which means I managed to survive at full speed, so now we're gonna try to do it in a real run. What I discovered, guys, is a few things. This first uphill I was jumping out a lot, but the way to approach it is to try to drive like the straightest diagonal line, like this. And that works, and now I need to be out onto the right side. And again, left, left, left. And now we survive the start. And now we actually have a run, because the rest is not that hard, but it just looks really insane. Huge jump here, where being misaligned could hurt your chances. I didn't touch, that's good. And then another big jump coming up, I think. Oh my god, the clouds, bro. I can't see anything soon. The clouds are gonna get in the way. Oh, no. Damn it. Okay, I crashed, but we'll continue. One crash there. Now we have some splits at the very minimum. And yeah, then fully down here. Oh, I need to be more to the right there too. Okay, couple of mistakes. We're not going to finish this one after all. But crazy stuff. We're getting somewhere. So now it goes to the right. It goes to the right. So we are in a good line, I think. And this is where I crashed. Survived. And now jumps to the right. It jumps to the right. Wow. Okay. 10 seconds left. That's a clean line. Risk? Maybe? Oh, 6-1-0. Dude, it's unbelievable how close this leaderboard is, no? So who had the best start? I'm not showing the world record. I'm trying to, but the ghost is not loading. Okay. Yeah, so these tiny jumps and stuff, it really seems to... Well, my line was different. I mean, the only thing that matters is distance traveled, it would seem. Because the speed is 1,000 the entire way. What a race, though. I could try a little bit to improve this, but I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to. I think it's very diminishing returns. Because here space matters. So I went all the way left. But yeah. Okay, guys, we're gonna try a little bit more. And then we're gonna go to the next map. Wait, wiggling is so fast? Wow, look at that. Huge. That was interesting. Action key 2 wiggle. What about action key 1? But now it doesn't matter, or? I don't think so. I forgot what's coming up. It's a right jump, I think. I'm at the same place my ghost is, so should be fine. Okay, PB per ha. I shouldn't jinx it. But that should be a PB. 606? I mean, it's third place. Donatus with 605 and this 594 that doesn't load. But that guy in first is a legit player, so I do trust his record. Fighting for the thousands. I've never have I played a map though where you're playing for 1.5 minutes and you're competing for thousands. Like that's just absurd. But yeah, trying a different rhythm. You can see I'm losing here though. 2 thousandths behind, yeah. I think this line I did is really good because it just used less space. That is a good line, I think. Again, just using less space. Uh-oh. Okay. It's alive. Please? Oh, 596, okay. Close, that was really clutch. And that one landing I definitely thought was gonna screw up the run, but it survived. Huge PB. I mean, this. Whew. Not sure. I mean, we're 2,000. We can try to improve one more time. One more. Wait. Wait, that's huge. It gains before. Oh, it gains already at 200 speed. Yeah, look at that. Or said expecting it to gain. How did I get that huge one? Wow, okay. This is already hugely though. 400ths maybe? 4,000? Yeah, 4,000. Okay. Still 3, nice. Really just trying to look at the stadium in the distance and travel straight down to it. Like least distance traveled. But you also need the grip here. As you're doing this part. Also you get some too wide. I've already lost here again. But I can get in the end, I can get in the end. I gain here. By going a bit lower than my ghost. Towards the right side. I'm gaining, so now we're closer, and now it's about the ending. Where? Need to go a bit left, that's very good. And then full right. That looks good. That looks very good. Do we have it? Okay, okay, we have it. Wow. Wiggle tech on downhill. I did not expect to actually get this, guys. It took a long time, but yeah, I wish we could compare with TV MWFN, but we can't. But if you look at me versus Donatus here, I don't think he's doing it. So for whatever reason, this wiggle tech gained me that lead in the start, and then probably some things you could do better and get maybe a 132.57 or 56, I don't know. But I really enjoyed this. Now let's check out the last map, Space Adventure, and see what that one is like. Alright guys, the last map we're gonna play is Space Adventure. There's Space Adventure 1 and 2. I picked number 1 because it looks the most interesting. We just played 2 maps with very small gaps in the leaderboard. So here we have one with 5 seconds gap in the leaderboard, and it's again the same guy, TVMWFN. Seems to be the GOAT of downhill maps. But yeah, look at this, again in space, but now we have like purple clouds, and this road is different because it has sand on the sides too, so there's that, it slows you down. A couple of warning signs and a right turn. Now I'm also understanding why there might be gaps. Oh, I was thinking you could jump onto it, but no, it's sideways, right? I don't think you can skip that. But so here it's not just full throttle, you have to actually control the vehicle. Yeah, we're falling, okay. I really think you guys should try this out yourself to get a feel for just how difficult it is to drive. But I'll leave a link for the maps in the description if you guys want to. Just look at this. It's falling straight down, it's not... There we go. Alright, now we're on road again. But yeah, since this landing area is diagonal, sideways, you cannot land on this. I don't think you can skip here. Hoping to get a checkpoint somewhere. Okay. So you jump from sideways to this. I'm not... Yeah, follow the turn. Not sure where to go now. Okay. Now surely when it looks like the road stops and there's a bunch of warning signs, that means you can just PF. Wait, it's looking good. Is it gonna make it? Oh, we're to the right. So just a tiny adjustment left here. Lock in, we go there. That is it. I feel like a curling player right now. Looks like we're really close to landing this. Wow. Wait, are we getting pushed off though? Oh my. Okay, so it's not as simple as just land. That looks very good. I mean, that is a crazy landing to try to get. If this doesn't work, we might have to slow down and try to land earlier. Because we might have too much speed for this. No, that worked. Okay. And then, oh. Okay, so that would be a 142. 136 is unbelievable. As for the slowdown, one idea, well, no, okay. I thought maybe you could crash the signs over here to slow down. But I think that would likely also just result in flying off. And you need to go 200 or so. That looks very good. Ooh, 1000 speed, okay. Not bad. Uh-oh. It's jumping way earlier than I think it's going to. So, here's a crazy shortcut idea. I think someone could land this jump, but you would have to bug slide as you did. I don't have time or patience for that, but I would love to see it. So if someone gets it, this first jump with a bug slide or something, I'd be very happy to show it in a future video. For now, I'm just gonna slow down until I can control it better. That works. Now we still gotta try the big jump. Oi, where are we? Okay, this is the downhill to the big jump. Yep. Okay. Slight left angle. That's it. Okay. This is like the first proper try at this. We hope for the best on the landing. Looks good. I was in an action key. I think that was close to the record already. I just need to disable my action key for the landing so I can control the car, but that was already very promising. Okay. Get on the road. The sand is so slow, bro. Okay, we lost a lot of time here. Don't think we can afford that to beat the record. Yeah, the fanciness would be like... well, staying on the sand, jumping from here, and landing in this part. Of course, I didn't get that here, but we're gonna continue. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's a really tense map. I think I'm missing. This map is definitely not for anyone that isn't cool and pulseless. I think this is a better descriptor for this one. Disable the action key. We're going in for landing. Whoa. Okay. Don't fail. A little bit left, yeah. Oh, we're not beating world record, but it's close. It's second place. Way worse start by me. Here I enjoyed a lot of sand, but I am ahead, or? Wow. Oh, yeah, less speed, okay. And then what followed? Oh, oh, wait, I am so far behind. Was my shortcut much better? Like, you see, he's way in the distance. No, I mean, we landed about the same area, but I guess I just kept more speed. Yeah, I definitely got closer in the end, okay. Okay, now this is clean. Oh, it's gonna flip over. No, we're fine. Good. This has potential. Aim the jump. You see that the car is just a tiny bit angled to the left? It's not flat? I believe that tiny angle difference is going to be fatal here. Okay. Somehow, I managed to leave the ramp at an angle. Yeah, very different type of map here. As you can see on the leaderboard, it's not about driving at 1,000mm precision here, it's just about huge jumps and big slowdowns that you have to time perfectly. Okay, so we're going after the one there. Yeah. Here I did it the best I've ever done it. Look at that. We're still getting the downhill grip, but we're already at 1,000 speed here, which is huge. So now I can afford to go a bit slower here. Shouldn't risk it. Shouldn't jump off the side either, man. It's gonna be very satisfying to get it though. But it is really difficult to do. Wait, am I think I'm over wiggling. Zero speed. It's funny that they didn't want to extend the display to have 4 digits for 1,000 because you spend so much time at 3 digits, it doesn't really make sense to make the display 4. So when you have 1,000, it just shows 000. I mean, it makes sense. Bit silly, but it makes sense. Good. Okay. Guessing like -3 or -5. It's going too much left, is my impression. I don't know how to save it. GG? Wait, don't fail, it's a bit to the left. GG, okay, guys, another world record, and this one was crazy. 134.10. I had 0 faith in that landing. I had so much more faith in the other ones. I released though. I mean, you can get a faster one. This was not a full speed landing, but phew. This one can go a lot faster, but these maps, guys, are unlike anything else I've ever played in Trackmania. For you guys too, I'm sure it's gonna be a really cool experience. Do check them out, they're in the description. Give them an award on Trackmania Exchange if you want as well. And let me know in the comments if you have any other crazy maps, any other cool things you've seen that you want me to play. I'm happy to take a look at all the maps. You can send them in my Discord. There's a channel, Wirtual Play These Maps. And I check out a lot of stuff from there. So thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you have an excellent rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Take care.